above neutral axis we will have
Yes.
shorter length, and below the neutral axis we will have longer length.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Yes. So most of the times, your radius, sorry, your bend radius will be inside. Okay, not the outside one. If you want, if the customer gives you the outside radius, definitely go for outside. Or most of the times it will be inside only. Okay. The reason why I'm saying inside is because whenever you bend a sheet metal, and let us say the sheet metal thickness is 3 mm. Okay, the sheet metal the thickness of the sheet metal is 3 mm, and you bend it, and I have given the radius outside, and the radius which I have given is 3 mm. Okay, so I'll be bending it 3 mm outside. When it goes to the inner edge, what will happen? 3 mm, right? So basically you're offsetting a curve towards the center. Its radius will be decreasing. The radius of this is 3 and you are offsetting 3 mm inside. That means when it goes here, it will be a straight and sharp edge. That those kind of things cannot be manufactured. So that is the reason by default they'll give 3 in inside or inside radius. So there is no way that outside will be sharp edge, because when you are offsetting away from the center, obviously the radius will increase, it will not decrease. Okay. Okay. So you should be careful with that. Okay. Yeah. So first I'll be creating a base element here. Sketch, select uh, rectangle. Done. I don't know how much rectangle I have created. So again, I'll make it a little bit smaller. Okay. Planar. So 3 mm. Done. The last option in sheet metal is forms. In forms, I'll just tell you one form. Apart from that, you can try all the three forms. Okay. Punch. Okay. You can create your own model. For example, if I want to create a punch something like this, on top of it, I have written Adil's name here. Okay. So I want to punch it. Okay. I can even write it, save it, and use it. You can see, you can open it so that it will automatically take you to the model and it will show you if you save it. Okay. Otherwise, it will where it is. Actually, it should open the punch models. I'm not getting where exactly the punch models here are. Uh, 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 uh. Just a minute. Creo has default punch models. So from that you can directly pick C. No, Anissa, not in this. Uh, PTC, PTC. Creo will give you some default punch models. I'm not able to get those punch models. Where are those punch models? I'm not able to get that directory actually. So where can I go? Uh, Parametric, no. Config, no, doc. Uh, okay, we can choose it from here. Actually, we can directly go to the punch models from here, but it is not allowing me to do the same. Whatever menu it is showing me in the drop down window, the same thing you can access from here. That is actually if you know the location where it is taking, uh, we will save our model there itself, or we can save normally wherever we want, and you can directly pick it. See, I'll go to Anis and this videos, Creo. I'll pick some random part. Oh, it did not pick that. Once again, no, it is oh, not picking it. Okay. Okay, I'll just go with uh, whatever I have here. So I'll just go with this particular thing. Okay, then we'll go to placements. I'll be selecting the reference here. Okay, okay. Now I'll be going with offset. I mean, like from the center, I want this distance. I'll be giving this distance, and from the center, I'll be giving this distance. I want it to be 150. I want it to be 125. Okay, or let us decrease it to 135. Okay, somewhere it is exactly in the middle. So come here, click on OK. You can see the punch is made. Simple as that. Form, punch, select whatever punches you want. For example, I'll be selecting this uh, reference surface, go with the placement, in placement, offset. I mean, like where exactly you want to place the punch. That's what the green dots are indicating. And basically, those are uh, those are required for dimensioning. You can see here. I want it to be 100. Oh, 100, and I want this to be 50. Okay, and if you want, okay, I'm not able to. It is not allowing me to change the shape. Okay, if you want uh, non-placement edges, round shapes. Okay, you can give fillets, or you can don't give fillets as well. So if you want to give the fillets, you can come here and you can give the fillets. Come here, click on OK. You can see again form punch. In punch again, I'll be going with another one. Some randomly, I'll be taking this out. This is a kind of punch I want. Again, placements. Select the reference surface. Select the reference surface. Offset again, similar offset, or if you want radial diameter, these radial and diameter kind of things we have already seen in uh, hole. Okay, can pick this edge as well as pick this edge. Click on OK. Like this, you can create your own. Go to form, go to punch. From here, you can access. Let me try if I have anything. Let me open it. Oh my God. It is very big. So it'll not work. Uh, I need to close it. It is actually very, very, very big. mm, form, punch form. Yeah, whatever I'm creating, those are getting very, very much bigger. I don't want that. So what I'll do is, I'll come to this. I want the sketch here. Go to edit. Instead of 250, I'll add 2500. This one also 2500. I think that would be sufficient. Okay. Form, punch form, select it at least. Okay. You can see this. So when you are creating your own kind of punch, these are the punches which I have created. Okay, can see normal. I'm using a part to create these kind of punches. Okay, I just created this kind of punch. Okay, now when you're creating your own punch, then the placement technique will be different. See, when I'm selecting directly from Creo, it was giving me two dimensions, horizontal and vertical dimensions, to place your punch. But when I brought in my own punch, the placement methodology is entirely different. Here it is kind of asking me assembly kind of constraints. You can see here assembly kind of constraint. So first I'll try to place these things. So first is I've selected this planar surface. I want to punch it, and I'll be selecting this. Okay, I don't want them to be normal. Actually, I want them to be parallel. Okay, now again I'll be going with new constraint here. New constraint, again component, instead of automatic I would say distance. Okay, select this as well as select this. So I want the distance between those two to be, let us say 1000. Yeah, 1000 works out. Again, new constraint. If you're done the assembly, it would be very easy here. If you have not done the assembly, then it will be very confusing to place just these things. Okay, again I'll be going with 1000. I made parallel. Again, I'll go to new constraint. This time I'll say coincide. Okay, I want to coincide this surface with this surface. It is fully constrained. Now let us see. If you want it to the other side, you can push it to the other side as well. Okay, I have selected this surface, then you can select this surface and you can get the opposite side of that. Okay, I want to edit it in this. Just a minute. Have a good look at the edges. They are not filleted edges, they are sharp edges. Okay, if I want the filleted edges, come here, go to options and click onto this. Sometimes these two will not take things. I mean, like if they are out of the limit, actually, this is not the good way to give. You can see there is some disturbances in the fillet. So this is not a good way to do it. I'm just showing you that there's a fillet option as well. Options and check done. See, it is not taking the fillet. I mean, like either it is taking both of them or it is not taking at all. Similarly, you have die, sketched form, and flatten. Simple as that. Okay. You try these things. Okay. Similarly, see die form again. Same thing. You will go to the model again. You will have die, punch, and all those things. Can remove it. Simple. Okay. So here ends our sheet metal workbench. So we'll be starting with um, drafting. Okay, for drafting, new, go with drawing and uncheck this one, click on OK, and you can give the name of the drawing and common name and all those things. See, you have to be very careful when your Creo parametric is in joint with Team Center or Windchill, like PLMs. Why? Because these two will make much difference there, because you are directly linking your drawing with your part. So the same name has to be given here. Okay. So click on OK. So now it is asking me which part to connect. Okay, which part you want to do the drafting for? First, I'll go to browse. In browse, where did I keep that part? Creo में part 3, open. Now you want to use template. Generally, when you work in companies, you'll be having one user template. Simply go to templates and click on it. Everything, the company will have some standards, uh, the grid standards, and title block standards, all those things. Automatically, it will come. Okay. For timing, I'll just go with empty or empty with format. Anything would do. So I want my drawing in landscape view. I want the page size to be A3 or A2. Okay. So since we have changed our units to mmks or mmns, it will give us in millimeters. Otherwise, it will be giving us in inches. Okay. Click on OK. The page will be open. Okay. You can see here, whatever the okay. I was not supposed to get this one. My intention was not to open the sheet metal part. Actually, I wanted to. I want to open a different one. So I'll just close it. Videos. Where did I save that? What on your folder? Okay. Okay. For this particular thing, I want uh, the drafting. Okay. So file, new, drawing. Make sure that your drawing name is okay. Uncheck this one. Click on OK. So I want A2 sheet, landscape, and I want an empty format, or just go with some format you want. So I'll go with A format or C format. Whatever the formats I want, I can go open. Okay. 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 The first thing here is right click, sheet setup. Here you can see you want to change. I want to change to A3 or A2. I can change it here. I can check into millimeters, and sheet properties you can change it here. Okay, click on OK. So whatever you're seeing, this boundary, that is basically your sheet. Right, select this, right click. It is not showing me properties here. Okay, customize. No, don't go for customize. Okay, here also you have sheet setup. You can click onto it, change, go inside, and you can change the properties. Next is general view. Click onto it. If you go with default, just a minute, got stuck. It is getting stuck. 2 minutes. Just a minute. Just a minute. General view, default. Click on OK. Then click inside that box. Then only you will be getting. This is basically a default view. You can change the name of the view here. Okay, you can change the name of the view. You want what orientation you want, whether you want back, whether you want the standard orientation, whether you want the front. See, if I click on front, automatically this orientation will be changing. See, now I got the front orientation. This is what default does. Okay, if I go with no combination state, no combined state, click on OK, click inside, click inside. You can change the name of the view over here. Okay, so what type of orientation you want, whether you want default, whether you want back, whether you want front, whether you want isometric or trimetric or user defined. uh, I'll be going with standard orientation isometric. Click on apply. So this is the standard orientation isometric. Okay, if you go to visible area, you want partially visible. Okay, or you want half view. Okay, all those things you can get it from here. If you go to scale, if you want a custom scale, you can even custom scale here as well. Okay, suppose I'll be giving one. Can see, if you want to go with sections, before sections you need to create the sections. That is what it is doing, but I don't want the sections now. Actually, the scale is very large. I don't know why it is taking in inches. Once again, I'll just start from it. Actually, this should show me the properties, but it is not showing me the properties. Why it is not showing me the properties setup? It says with an inch. Click on OK. Okay. Once again, I want to start this whole drawing. File, drawing, uncheck this one. Don't use the default. Click on OK. I'll go with empty A2. Okay. Click on OK. Okay. Again, right click. Go to sheet setup. In this, okay, everything looks good. Click on OK. The first thing we'll be going with is general view. Click on general view. If you go with default all, okay, it will give you one view. Okay, but you can change few things over here. Okay, you can change the name of your view. Okay, and the orientation, whatever the orientation you like, simply you can click onto that orientation. Click on OK.